Hello everybody out there and Namaskaran Prajan Prayat Uttapanyo. I have invited him for explanation of Mahayana and the history of Mahayana. So today I would like to thank you for coming as a guest speaker to explain about Mahayana Buddhism.
Thank you. Exactly. Personally, I would like to say about this topic. Actually, I am Theravada. So sometimes when we focus to Mahayana idea, so sometimes little difficult too. But this is broadly. We would like to discuss about Mahayana and Theravada.
Yeah.
Actually, I myself always say northern school and southern school better.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't like to use the own name Mahayanis and Theravada or Hinayana.
Okay, so you divided the school of the Buddhism into northern school and the southern school.
Yeah,
that's what you mean.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Because northern school, that is mostly we focus to Mahayana.
Okay.
Because we are able to see from like China, Korea to the north, go to the north.
Okay.
And southern school, that is originally from India, Sri Lanka, and Southeast Asian country like Thai, Burma, Laos, Cambodia, for example.
So you divide the school of the Buddhism according to the geography.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, that's good idea.
Because one thing is when we mention about Mahayana and Hinayana, this is deeply. It's I don't want to say, but we feel it's not fair.
What do you mean by Hinayana?
Hinayana, because firstly, Theravada, when Mahayana appeared, no Theravada and no Hinayana, but majority. I mean, the northern school, they were majority in those periods, and they call the southern school it Hinayana.
So the Hinayana means a little school.
Yes, the Hina is
minor
Pali word. Hina is mean lower,
okay,
or smaller, and Mahaya is mean bigger.
So it's
great.
Majority.
Yeah, majority.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So when they call themselves Mahayana, so they call another Hinayana.
Hinayana means they are bigger. So this one is smaller.
Like a superior and inferior. So when we talk about this idea, so sometimes unacceptable.
So my first question is, why do they consider themselves as a Mahayana? Means big.
Because majority. They call themselves. They claim themselves they are majority. And this is one thing. And another thing is the idea of Mahayana. They encourage and they keep the idea of Buddhism. Like the aim of Buddhism, because the aim of Buddhism actually enlightenment. Enlightenment. Even the Buddha himself, he practiced and got enlightenment. So the teaching originally encouraged everyone to attain enlightenment.
Okay.
But the idea of Mahayana, they encourage the idea of Bodhisattva. This is to keep the idea of Bodhisattva. The idea of Bodhisattva it means the idea of is from compassion. Compassion. They thought that firstly we are Theravada, we encourage individual to get enlightenment,
Okay.
attain enlightenment. But the idea of Mahayana, they want to do as practice themselves as the Bodhisattva.
Okay.
Doesn't mean help everyone. Everyone attain liberation, and they themselves, I mean Bodhisattva, this is the last person. So it means they encourage everyone to become a Bodhisattva. This is a good idea if we talk about this, because the main idea of Bodhisattva two words. One is Bodhi, and second is Sattva. Doesn't mean the idea of Bodhisattva, the original idea and the idea from Mahayana is we are able to see the open wide for to become a Bodhisattva, because the idea of Bodhisattva originally Theravada understood that Bodhisattva it means coming Buddha, the one who plan to become the next Buddha. But the idea of Bodhisattva is mean the being who have knowledge or wisdom. That is two words.
Okay.
Two words. Bodhi is mean wisdom, and Sattva. So everyone can be Bodhisattva.
Sattva means all being.
Yeah, but then this is in idea of Mahayana. Everyone can be a Buddha.
Okay. That means the school of the Mahayana focus on the majority of all being.
Yeah.
But then the idea of the Theravada is focus only on the individual. Okay.
Because the Buddha gave the idea of the aim of Buddhism, enlightenment, Nibbana.
So the aim of the Theravada is go to the Nirvana or the Nibbana.
Yeah.
But the aim of the school of the Mahayana is to become a Bodhisattva.
Yes, Bodhisattva. But exactly, finally, the idea, the ultimate idea, is mean same idea. That means
go to the Nibbana.
But Bodhisattva is mean person who practice perfection. But in Theravada, we totally 10 perfection of paramita. Because paramita, we are able to study 3 levels. One is paramita. Secondly, upaparamita. And lastly, paramatta paramita.
Thank you.
And actually, when we practice, sometimes we practice just for paramita only.
The first level.
Yes, first level. But another level, second level, this means we have the aim, the outcome in the future. That is upaparamita. And the last one, ultimate aim. That means nirvana, attain nirvana. So the idea of Mahayana is they keep the idea, put the idea in the heart, the idea of compassion, loving kindness and compassion to all beings, because they think that we are all together right now in the oceans of suffering. So we need to go to the next shore, next bank of the river. That means the shore of Nirvana.
Okay, to cross one side to another side.
Yeah. So this is the idea of Mahayana. They want to encourage everybody, become themselves to be a Bodhisattva. Bring everyone out of compassion and loving kindness. Cross the ocean of samsara. But in Theravada, we all together, we go. We have no time to help others because we are in danger right now. So we try to cross the river, to cross the ocean.
Trying individually.
Yeah. So we have no time. Exactly, we have no
Yes.
time to help anyone.
Okay.
But one thing is the idea of Theravada. We teach everyone to cross the ocean by their ability. It doesn't mean I will help you.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But the idea of Mahayana, the Bodhisattva say that, okay, I will help you.
Okay. So what I heard from the Theravada school is teaching about the Trisikha, which is 3-4 training. Is it 3-4 trainings apply also to the school of the Mahayana?
Yes, this is in practical. In practical, we apply with the
Sila
Sila, Samadhi, and Panya.
and Panya. So that
Because
means,
it is like the power.
okay.
We have power, Sila power, meditation power, and Panya power to cross the oceans of samsara.
Okay.
This is
Okay. So the training system is all the same
same.
for both schools.
Yeah.
So my next question is, as we know that there are many sub school of the Mahayana. For example, Vajrayana, are they having the same principle of training?
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yes. But one thing is I would like to talk about one idea different between Theravada and Mahayana.
What's that?
Mahayana, the old time they call Acharyavad. Acharyavad is
What does it mean, Ajarayavad?
Acharyavad is mean believe your teacher
Okay.
or their teacher.
So the teaching of the teacher.
So that is the school.
Okay.
Yeah.
School.
That's it. But Theravada is mean we believe according to the Tipitaka. Because after the Buddha passing away 3 months,
We have the
all
Buddhist cousin.
yeah. So and after that we follow Tipitaka. Does it mean like the guideline
Okay.
of our tradition?
Okay.
But
So-
different from Mahayana.
Okay. So that
Mahayana
mean
they believe whatever your
the
teacher.
teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. So the school of the Theravada follow the words of the first 500 disciples of the Buddha
yeah.
during the first Buddhist council.
Yeah.
But then the school of the Mahayana follow the teacher, the teaching of a teacher.
That is true.
Okay, thank
But
you.
it doesn't mean that they throw away Tipitaka.
No.
It doesn't mean like that.
Okay.
But in Theravada, this is like a holy book for us.
Okay.
We practice, we follow, never change.
Okay.
But for themselves, they change according to the teacher. But the teacher feel that this idea is good, or this is a good idea, this is a good teaching. Okay, they add on.
So is it good to say that the school of the Mahayana, they expand the teaching in order to carry all beings crossing the
Yeah.
river?
Yes,
That's
yes.
what you mean to say,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
So my next question is, what is the main difference in terms of moral conduct? I would like to ask you a question. For example, the vegetarian.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is very popular question amongst two schools. Yeah, the Theravada school say that we eat everything, but we don't have to kill everything. Yeah, but in the school of Mahayanas, we don't eat anything. I mean, all animals. Yeah. So what was your personal idea?
This is I would like to bring back the old times
Yes, please.
before we say ourselves Theravada and the other side call themselves Mahayana. Those times after the second cousin maybe, and I don't know, maybe a little conflict between the differential of style of living, because what I told you firstly, the northern school and southern school, we have different style of living.
You mean the culture?
Yeah. And the southern school, we stay with the people. We live with the people. So the style of Theravada, we wake up early morning, go door to door for alms. That's it.
You mean tradition?
Yeah,
right?
tradition.
Okay.
This is we follow according to the monastic rule from Tibet.
So this is the southern.
Yeah, southern school.
Okay.
But the northern school different because in the north of India in those time or right now, huge area. It's different from the south flat area.
Okay.
So we live with the people, not for the monastery, not so far from the the town.
Okay.
Not far and not near. But northern school,
because it's really healing.
yeah, hill area. Like we study and we see the temple in Tibet.
In Kashmir.
Yes, or in the China, the temple is very far away, remote area. So because of that, the problem is they cannot go door to door early morning for alms. So that is the problem. The problem, and because of that, the conflict thing, and the second Buddhist cousin, talk about some difficulty for them to apply with the daily life, different from the southern school, because southern school live with the people, what people live.
Yeah.
So the monk or the
have to live along with them.
Yes,
Okay.
with them. But for themselves, I mean, the northern school, they have to do by themselves.
Okay, because they are in the remote area.
Yes.
Okay.
Like in the periods of Nalanda, the government give allow the people in around Nalanda pay tax to the monastery.
Okay. In order to help the monks.
Actually, people pay tax to the government, right? But because of this, the king or the ruler allow the people pay tax to the temple. So this is the system of Mahayana actually in the China, for example. So because of this, when this happen like this, so if they have the money and they go for like a food, like buy meat. This is unacceptable according to Buddhism, you know.
Yeah.
So the choice is just vegetable. That is the one way only.
Okay.
Different from the southern school. Southern school we do not cook. We go door to door.
Because
like,
we allow with the lay people.
So the lay people, what lay people eat, okay. We accept.
Yeah.
So this is what different between the process of cooking, process of
lifestyle.
Monk society, like monk style. This is one thing.
Yeah. And then the second one?
Different from society. That is one thing.
Okay.
And secondly, Buddhism talk about non-violent.
Okay.
So they cannot kill the animal for food. That's it. That is the secondly when we see that majority in Mahayana, they take vegetarian. Vegetarian. But it doesn't mean all take vegetarian.
You mean that it doesn't mean that all Mahayana school take vegetarian?
But mostly.
Yeah, most of them are vegetarian.
Most of them. Because some subsect allowed to have like a flat meat, for example.
Okay.
So we don't want to forget liver.
Yeah.
So this is the different. between the lifestyle and
Lifestyle, and
the
tradition.
environment tradition.
Okay.
That's it.
According to also the geographical aspect concern.
yeah.
Okay.
Because the conflict in the second cousin, I remember one thing about they keep the sword
Uh-huh.
because they far away. They have to keep it. But the monastic rule, we are not allowed to keep it longer like
Okay.
that.
So you mean to say that the rules or the monastic rule of the Mahayana is little bit flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the reason for flexibility is to carry all beings. Yeah. But then in the Theravada school, we are very strict to the rule
Monastic
of or the
rule.
monastic rule, the code.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because exactly our monastic rule we have to strict in Theravada, but in Mahayana they're flexible.
Okay, more flexible.
More flexible.
So it is the main reason that today, the Mahayana population is larger than Theravada.
This is not 100% the right answer. When we talk about the Mahayana popular because of the idea of Bodhisattva.
Yeah, I mean the population. In terms of population, is it because of the reason that vegetarian and non-vegetarian? That's why the school of the Mahayanas become more populated, more population than Theravada.
Not 100% too, because one more thing is if we come back to see about rule regulation or monastic rule, we too strict in Theravada.
In Theravada, yeah.
So when the limitation like this happen, so it's difficult to apply like the Mahayana.
Yeah.
Because Mahayana they are able to go in many places, but we have to follow a monastic rule, so we are not free.
Okay. So we are Theravada who are limited.
Yeah.
With the monastic code or rule.
Yeah, that's it.
From the first 500.
That's it.
The disciples of the Buddha.
But for themselves, monastic rule may be little bit different from,
that's
from
what
our tradition.
Yeah, I remember one time when I went to Japan with my moms, and after we went to retreat, and then during the night time before we go back to the hotel where we stay, we came across one restaurant, and we were sitting there, and then there was no seat at the table, so what we put at the bar. The person or the bartender who worked behind the counter where we sat, they serving us the soft drink or whatever, also the food coming, and I was having an opportunity to talk with that bartender. He told me that he's a monk.
He's a monk.
Yeah, so he allowed to work as the bartender who make the alcoholic drink as well. And for sure that he has to taste when he made it. Yeah. So this is one reason showing that the flexibility of the rule in Mahayana is really applied.
Exactly. Where I myself, this is my opinion. When I see about this, I don't say wrong or right.
Why?
I say this is appropriate or inappropriate.
Okay.
Because exactly no wrong or right. Because we always talk about right and wrong, but exactly no wrong and no right. But appropriate. This is depend on space and time.
Okay.
Like space and time in the own time, in the Buddha time, and space and time in the present moment right now different. So this is also one thing we have to apply. So that is why I don't want to say right or wrong, but I would like to say appropriate time.
Okay.
This is appropriate time for the
Okay.
present moment.
Uh-huh.
But this is this way maybe is inappropriate when we go back to own time.
Okay.
Yeah. So by myself, I don't
Okay.
think wrong or right.
Okay. So you mean to say that the Majjhima Patipatthana
Yes, yes.
or the middle way or the middle path are the concept, are the main concept.
Yeah.
What you say the appropriate.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so is it good to say that when you are either Mahayana or Theravada, yeah, we are having a same Buddha. That's
Yeah.
one thing, and we have sharing the same destination.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing only different is when we are living in a different area, different country.
Yeah.
So the tradition
Yeah.
also have to be the thing to be considered
Yes.
according to live life along with the society.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean to say? Right?
This is actually the aim of the Buddha.
The
because
Buddha,
before the Buddha passing away,
Mhm.
Ananta asked the question like this,
Mhm.
and he allowed the Buddha himself in the monastic the monastic law, monastic rule in the future,
Uh-huh.
if it need to change.
If it is minor.
Yes, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It need to change according to four facts.
What are they?
Four fact. Like four fact, it means the culture and tradition in that area and that place in the future.
Yeah, like you are when you coming to US and then you are allowed to wear a hat.
Yeah.
To allow to wear a shirt like what you
We
are.
have to adapt
Yeah.
sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Even if that's it. That's kind of changing. It doesn't mean destroy the monastic rule or like that.
Okay. So what is your own opinion when I see the Mahayana monks having a buffet style?
That's
Yeah.
it. This is also very interesting.
Yeah.
Some idea in old time, the conflict like this. But I myself, when I have a long experience in India, so and here I understand well right now about this point. Like in Thailand, for example, if the monk eat afternoon, this is not good. This is unacceptable.
Yeah, especially in Thailand, we are not. The monks are not allowed to go for a buffet.
So
you have to be offered.
So
Yeah.
they say bad and good.
Yeah.
But my idea, this is I don't think like that. I don't agree sometimes. I accept.
So you agree with the buffet style?
Yeah. Because the condition is one thing is when we do, it doesn't mean it's break the rule or monastic rule, vinaya. Okay, and secondly, when we do, it doesn't mean break the rule of law, because the rule of law or the monastic rule, that is including in cultivate sila sikha. So when we talk about sila sikha, it doesn't mean monastic rule only, but including the rule of law, tradition,
the rule of the society also. Yeah.
social contract.
Yeah.
This is also including.
Yeah, I think I really do agree with this point, because the Mahayana means the greater, the bigger, to carry all being. Yeah, so the being are living differently. Yeah, you can eat whatever you want. You can offer whatever you want to offer. Yeah, so this is the majority. Yeah, so this is, I think this should be the correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that is tradition.
So is it good to say that Mahayana is more likely focus on the traditional living style?
Theravada focus more.
Yeah. Then the Theravada was really focusing on the monastic code
Yes.
that has been originated during the Buddha time.
Yes, that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah. So I think today was really great conversation and giving you guys an idea in terms of principle and also in terms of conduct behavior difference between Mahayana and the Theravada school of Buddhism. This should not be the last video according regarding this topic. Should be more coming up regarding this topic in the near future. Today I would like to thank you Ajahn Prayat for giving a Dhamma talk and also issue a really great idea of two schools of the Buddhism, and should be benefit for all of us to listening to this clip. And we would like you to sharing some idea if you have any, so that we can making a future clip to answer you all the question. Today I would like to thank you everyone for watching this video clip. Thank you.
Sadhu.